In a couple of days, we will be taking off to the land of the bachata and the merengue, my birthplace, the country that I call home. It's been almost a couple of years since we were there last, and I cannot wait to go back. I cannot wait for Vigo to go back and to hang out with his family, but also I want him to see a country that gave his dad everything that he is today, but also a country that is as much of a part of him as Poland is, as the UK is at this point. So I want to bring you guys along on this journey. And if you're watching this video in real time, which means that if you're watching it the week it came out, or if you're watching this video in a year from now, I want you to know that the next series of videos that will come after this will be part of a Dominican Republic series. So I hope you enjoy it and take it as a ride. There's a reason why I chose this very peaceful park, because you will soon realize that there's a big contrast. On this video, I want to tell you 3 things that I love about Dominican Republic. Boom! Cześć ludzie! What's up people? Hola, VIGO'S dad here. Welcome to another episode. Guys, one of the most beautiful feelings that you can have is that sensation of pride towards your home country. Regardless of the shortcomings that it may have, we know that there's no perfect place in the world, but that love that we feel towards our home country, I believe is something that we should cherish and nurture. As we grow and change through time, I believe that it's important to revisit your feelings and inner thoughts regarding your country. Why is it important to you? What things you still love? What has changed as you've grown older? I know that from my personal experience, I have fallen in love with things about my country that I didn't even used to notice before. But you know, as Father Time moves on and you get a little older, a little wiser, your scope on things broadens, and then you might find yourself appreciating a new thing or two. From time to time, I get some really beautiful comments of people saying that they love my energy, how positive and lively it is, and as much as I would like to take credit for that and say that it's unique to me, I have to admit that it's not. Well, at least not 100%. Granted, there's a thing such as personality, and we know that the individual factor plays a role, but many of these things actually stem from the place that I was born, and that is something that I really love about Dominican Republic and Dominicans, the positive energy. There's this dynamic, vibrant outlook on life that I think is characteristic to Dominicans. Very seldom you talk to a stranger on the streets and you will encounter this cloudy, dark, heavy vibe from them. I can almost guarantee that it's going to be a very easy exchange. Now listen, everyone has bad days, and we do have grumpy people. If you have been unlucky enough to have met one of those grumpy Dominicans, you're probably watching this video and saying, happy, energetic Dominicans? But I promise you, this is not the norm. Most of us are quite content and vivacious. I do have to make one important asterisk. If you have been to the Dominican Republic on a holiday, let's say to a resort or to one of the cities but looking like an obvious tourist, then you have encountered those people with the big smiles and being overly nice, trying to sell you a souvenir or two. Well, the reality is that it is true. They're trying to sell you a souvenir or something. They're trying to make a living. But I want to demystify something, which is the fact that they are not being nice to you because they want to sell you something. Of course, they're going to put their best foot forward. We are human, so we all do that. But I can guarantee you that they're not being nice just because they want to get you to buy something. And I want to prove this. Next time that you're there, if you have a chance, go to one of the stores and immediately, outright say, sorry, I don't want to buy anything. I just would like to get some directions because I'm a little bit lost. And I can guarantee you that those people are going to be just as nice as if they were trying to sell you something. Hey, but what the heck? I'm a little biased. I'm Dominican. Now let's talk about solvability. Solvability can be defined as to whether something can be resolved and the degree of ease with which that thing can be resolved. And I gotta say, guys, that after having lived in many cities and countries throughout my 20s and 30s, this is one of the things that I miss the most and that I really like about Dominican Republic. In DR, almost every problem has a solution. Do you have something that you need to solve? I can almost guarantee you that you're gonna find a way to solve that problem and to deal with that issue. Sounds unbelievable, right? Let's say you have to go to the bank, but the bank closes at 5 and you're there at 5:01. I would give you around 50% chances that the guy at the door is gonna let you in. Let's say you want to do one last minute renovation on your flat. In many countries, if the builder hasn't gotten the right approval from the neighborhood's committee or the council, there's a very high chance that you're going to be stuck with whatever it is that you have and you're not going to be able to do it. In Dominican Republic, there's almost always a way. And that way is not always illegal. In Dominican Republic, we have a famous saying that goes, El Dominicano se la busca. Or in good Dominican, El Dominicano se la busca. And you know what? I know that some of you will probably think that in developing countries, rules and regulations are not enforced as strictly as in other countries, which, you might be true. But it's not so much like that anymore. We do have regulations and we do enforce them, okay? What we do have is this ability to think outside of the box, a little bit outside of the regulation, but not breaking the rules because the authorities are well aware of this. Let's use an example that we did before about going to the bank and you are a minute or two late. The guy that let you in, the security guard, is not afraid of losing his job because he let you in 1 or 2 minutes after it was closing time because he's aware that his bosses are going to be okay with that. They know that they're still going to be there probably an extra half an hour and it's not going to make a big difference for them, but it can make a very big difference in the person that got the chance to deal with his paperwork. So that is something that I miss. That is something that I haven't found many places of the world. And yeah, whether you guys call it mess or not, I really love the solvability aspect of the Dominican Republic and Dominicans. Guys, as much as I would love to finish this episode here in the UK, in this lovely park, we have a plane to catch. So let's go. We'll finish it in DR. And guys, welcome to the Dominican Republic. From Richmond Park to Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. You know what? Now, I told you that I was going to bring you on this journey. So let's see what took place before we arrived here. Let's go.
Esa maleta, papi.
Esa maleta, esa es la maleta de Vigo Bastian. ¿Nos vamos para Santo Domingo?
Sí.
¡Yay! Aquí está la maleta de mamá. Y aquí está la maleta de papá. I cannot wait for Vigo to see his grandma. I cannot wait for me to see my mom. And it's going to be pretty fun. We are traveling from Heathrow through Madrid, then to Santo Domingo in COVID times. Let's fast forward this video.
Eso me pasa, mami, por quererte ver, mientras eras ajena y también tu piel en el mismo party, pero otro ser. Estabas más buena que me estremece. Con la boca y placer. Si me toca yo te como otra vez. Con la boca y placer. Si me toca yo te como otra vez. Lo hago otra vez. Ella era mi parcerita y besaba como niña bendita. Se casó con un pelado fresita, pero no le da lo que necesita, así que me llama a mí pa' pasar la noche. Hago de psicólogo, escucho sus reproches. Él le manda a ella canciones de amores, mientras ella audicionando para 12 corazones. Ay, qué pecado me da ese muchacho.
Woo! How about that journey? We are so tired, but so happy. Vigo is so happy to be here. We are staying at my mom's house, or my house. I told you I was gonna bring you on a journey, so I'll give you a tour about. I'm gonna give you a tour of my mom's place, and maybe we're gonna talk about the differences between Dominican houses and Polish houses, or European or British houses. Anyways. The idea is that during the time that we're going to be here, I'm going to try to bring you guys content a little bit more often. So just for the next 2 weeks, I will try to upload every 2 or 3 days, so you can live the experience with us. And by the way, I'm sorry, I probably will be very sweaty during these vlogs because it's very hot here, like it's extremely hot. Anyways, let's wrap up with point number 3 that I love about Dominican Republic, which is reputation. You see, Dominicans, we have good reputation, to be honest, in the sense that we are chill people. We usually are friendly. Of course, let's not talk about being on time or dependable, things like that. But at the end of the day, I feel happy and proud to say that whenever you say the word Dominicans anywhere, we are associated with positive things. And at the end of the day, we all nationalities or countries, we all have positive and negative things. But overall, that is one that really makes me happy. Guys, I'm not gonna make this video any longer. Like I said, I've slept like 4 or 3 hours in the last 48 hours, but please join along during this couple of weeks. Come back regularly. You can ask us questions and we will try to answer whenever we put out a video. I'm gonna go through the comment sections. If you have something you want to know very particular, I will try to either answer it on the video. Yeah, we can find out some interesting things, some interesting comparisons. Whatever you want to know, let me know. We're here. Without further ado, because I need to sleep, I'm gonna say thank you very much for watching and see you next, well, I was gonna say see you next week, but see you in a couple of days. Bye bye.
El baile nos pega más debajo de las sábanas.